Génial.
J'ai pas le droit de rien lui dire. C'est où ton truc là? Ça doit être...
Attention, paysan, c'est essaye de faire.
Là, hein? Ouais. Ah, ça fait un privé hier de vacances.
me lirez, je voudrais que vous me fassiez quelques promesses importantes. Tout d'abord, promettez-moi de visionner les documentaires Blackfish et The Cove et d'en parler autour de vous. Promettez-moi ensuite de signer et de faire signer la pétition Réseau Cétacés pour exiger une France sans delphinarium. Enfin, promettez-moi de ne jamais aller voir de spectacles d'orques et de dauphins et d'encourager votre entourage à en faire autant. Aux écoliers et étudiants, informez vos camarades, discutez avec vos enseignants et vos parents, faites des exposés de sensibilisation sur les effets pervers de la captivité. Aux professeurs et directeurs des écoles, pour voir des dauphins, organisez des sorties en mer plutôt que d'amener vos élèves dans des parcs maritimes. Ce sera bien plus enrichissant. S'il vous plaît, n'offrez plus d'entrer dans ces parcs, dans des lotos ou des tombolas. Aux politiciens français, faites votre possible pour que naisse en France une loi qui interdise la détention de cétacés et les spectacles d'orques et de dauphins. Aux artistes et sportifs, à toutes les célébrités, utilisez votre notoriété pour la protection des cétacés. Devenez leur ambassadeur. Arrêtez les séances photos avec des dauphins captifs. Arrêtez les spectacles et les promotions dans les delphinariums. En plus de la pétition Réseau Cétacés, signez le manifeste pour la liberté et le respect des cétacés de l'association Cétacés. Aux journalistes, animateurs et chroniqueurs, relayez les messages des associations plutôt que de faire la promotion des delphinariums. Dans vos jeux, faites gagner des billets pour aller voir des cétacés en milieu naturel plutôt que des entrées au Marineland Antibes et autres parcs du même genre. Aux responsables et employés des delphinariums, si vous aimez vraiment les dauphins, alors laissez-les libres, ou du moins tranquilles dans un lagon de retraite, sans spectacle, ni séance photo de contact. Enfin, aux associations de protection des cétacés qui informent et sensibilisent, merci pour votre travail. Aux protecteurs des cétacés, merci d'être une voix pour ceux qui ne peuvent pas parler. À tout le monde, aimez les orques et les dauphins libres. Merci. C'est un peu tout gâché.
Ici, au Marineland Antibes, 5 orques ont déjà agressé leurs dresseurs. Aucun accident, ni même le moindre bousculade n'est déploré en milieu naturel. Nous avons les arguments pour répondre point par point à la propagande des parcs. Mais le cœur de l'engagement se situe ailleurs. Tout simplement parce que la captivité, le principe même de les enfermer, est un maltraitement, est une maltraitance en soi. La captivité n'apporte qu'une illusion de sécurité qui condamne les orques prisonnières à une non-vie. La captivité des orques ne répond à aucun impératif de conservation, ni d'éducation du public. À qui va-t-on faire croire que la naissance d'une orque, qui sera maintenue captive toute sa vie par définition, constitue la moindre avancée pour la conservation ou la connaissance de l'espèce? De retrouver leur liberté et qu'on respecte leur environnement. Il existe d'autres moyens aujourd'hui pour éduquer et faire partager les connaissances sur ces créatures, sans pour autant en faire des prisonniers à perpétuité. La captivité se pose comme un problème éthique de notre époque. Appuyons-nous sur la résolution de l'ONU pour faire évoluer la loi en Europe, afin de leur accorder le statut de personne non humaine. Ça sera le moyen d'abolir l'esclavage du peuple des orques. Les consciences s'éveillent. Le moratoire français sur l'ouverture des delphinariums en est un excellent signe. Et la France, pays des droits de l'homme, doit aussi montrer l'exemple et s'engager plus avant sur le statut de personne non humaine des grands mammifères. Conformément à la Convention sur les espèces migratrices signé à Quito en 2014, la France doit devenir le leader de la protection des écosystèmes et des cultures qu'ils abritent.
Non à la captivité!
À quelques mois de l'ouverture de la 21e conférence des partis à Paris, voilà qui enverra un message clair aux participants. Les engagements pris ici ne devront pas rester à l'état d'intention. Les orques veulent vivre libres. C'est ce qu'ils me disent, c'est ce qu'ils me chantent à chaque fois que je plonge avec eux. Et c'est la parole des orques libres, le message des orques libres que je viens ici aujourd'hui partager avec vous, maintenant.
Vas-y, on descend et après on leur dire bonjour.
C'est bon, je vais réagir. Elle l'a lâché, non?
Oh là! Wow, good showing here, huh? They do it the right way. Beautiful. Yeah. And you speak the language, so you're right there.
Yeah, 6 hours by train.
Wow. Well, it's very nice here. The food is good.
Yeah.
The rosé from Provence. Yes.
Where's your family?
They're inside.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're the star of the day. Can't help it.
Pas trop que c'est où je dois oublier.
Ah bah oui. appuyer dessus. Là, ouais.
Ok.
C'est bon?
Ça m'a l'air. Oui, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Christine, elle est en admiration là.
On a perdu tout ça.
Donc elle a pris. Ah oui, avec la caméra là-bas.
Ouais.
Tu la posteras?
Tu récupères les appareils.
Merci.
Wow, this is great. For the first time at Marineland to have all these people who know they do not like this. They're not very happy about this at all, right? Great. It's time for all this to happen and people to be aware and to stop the exploitation of the whales. And then you have the mixed emotions that it takes me back to when I was a supervisor here and I was swimming with these whales and Freya, and how much you love them. And, you know, it's a roller coaster of emotions. It really all started once we started, because even when you start to realize like the teeth that grind their teeth down and the regurgitation, all the effects because they're so bored in captivity, you're still so involved in it because this was your childhood dream and it was your passion and you love the whale so much, you rationalize that away like a bad relationship. You're like, yeah, that's bad, but we do all these other good things. You know, you constantly make excuses. But once we started taking the calves away from the mothers, and then forcibly artificially inseminating, and then taking the calves away from the mother, that's when I think it really started to shift for me and been like, this is messed up. Like, this is so morally and ethically wrong what we're doing to these animals that stay together for life in the wild, and then we just take them away, you know, for profit, you know, for greed. We just do whatever we want. And then now there's inbreeding, which doesn't happen in the wild, as you guys know. We have hybrid animals because we've crossbred them, very much like Jurassic World that's out right now. You know, we have now created, I say we, I don't work there anymore. It's just hard to speak like that for so many years. SeaWorld, Marineland, now, and while I was there, by crossbreeding these animals and creating hybrid whales, we've created whales that don't exist in the natural world.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. And yet, you may all know, but you know, Dr. Jane Goodall, of course, world-renowned, respected scientist, has come out very recently, last few weeks, and said that SeaWorld should be shut down, and if their breeding program is no longer defensible by science. It's huge. And it's important because SeaWorld's breeding program is directly tied into Marineland's breeding program. Because since, 5 years ago, maybe now, 5 years ago, SeaWorld and Marineland have an arrangement with artificial insemination. So SeaWorld and Marineland are like this. So.
And you're not scared to say that?
No. Please, I get all the death threats and all that in America from SeaWorld and the pro-captivity people. I'm used to it. So you gotta have it thick skin at this point. I mean, as you guys know, if you stand up for something, anything that you believe in, and and someone else has a different opinion, you have to be prepared that they will say horrible things about you, try to make you be a bad person. I don't care. Listen, I care about the whales. I love the whales. I don't give a shit if the other trainers that work here are mad at me now or hate me now for speaking out. They have to live with themselves for that. That was a decision they made. I did not make that. So for me, this is about the whales. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, I don't care.
Well said. Well said. Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the lies that they told to the press too. They said that this is Nakai, and they said that he split from control from his trainer during the show. They didn't see what happened, which that part is true. They didn't see what happened. But then when they called the whales over after the show, when they chinned up, we call it chinning up, to get the remainder of the food, that they saw his injury. But what they didn't tell the public was that he split because Nakai, Keith, and Ike, all three got into a fight. So they lied. So, but I told a journalist the truth because I knew what happened. They didn't like that very much. And then I'd already quit. I just quit. And then SeaWorld put me under investigation. I was like, how are you investigating me? I'm no longer even an employee. Like, you can investigate all you want. But this happened because all three males got into a fight. And then, they disappeared under the water. So it is true, we don't know exactly how that injury happened. But their line to the media was, oh, he just left. We don't know what happened. He most likely came into a part of the pool. Well, these animals are incredibly, as you know, the precision, so precise. They don't just accidentally come into a contact area of the pool. So this is most likely a bite from another whale. Can't confirm it because we didn't see it, but you don't a killer whale doesn't just accidentally run into a part of the pool. It doesn't happen. I've never seen it in my entire career. Dominance, hierarchy. So even though females are dominant, even within the males, some males are more dominant than others. So those males will fight, for their position. So you see a lot of that.
Please, let's make him switch, and after we're gonna switch again.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be over there because the white.
Okay. Okay, great.
They have enough money to create a sanctuary for the dolphins and the orcas and replace them with cruelty-free entertainment. They have the money to do that.
Ils auraient l'argent pour faire des...
Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Elle est où, Aurore? Aurore! Pardon. Ça y est? Yes.
Well, I first want to apologize for speaking English in your country. It seems to me that everybody in Europe speaks at least 3 languages. Even my 10-year-old daughter speaks 3 languages. If you can speak 3 languages, you are trilingual. If you speak 2 languages, you are bilingual. And if you speak 1 language,
You're American.
You are American. True. Well, thank you so much for inviting me here. And it's good to see John Hargrove again. We're both recovering dolphin trainers.
That's right.
And we bump into one another at these events in different places. So my hope is that when we all leave here, you will take the message with you to your friends and neighbors. And the message is, don't buy a ticket for a dolphin show. That sounds overly simplistic, but it is the most powerful thing that we can do. That's why, and that works, by the way, that's working. That's why SeaWorld is going out of business.
That's right. That's right.
Woo! And that's what we need to do here, is to reach the French people and ask them to please stop buying tickets for dolphin shows. We should not depend on the government to fix this problem. Governments protect corporations, not people and other animals. It's up to us. And we're doing that. We're gathered here today, and we'll take the message home with us and spread it. And people will stop buying tickets eventually. So again, thank you for inviting me. It's my great honor to be standing with you today.
Si vous avez un smartphone, vous pouvez chercher, vous avez l'application Stocks, la bourse là, vous pouvez chercher SeaWorld. Ils ont perdu 50% de leur profit. On voit vraiment la courbe qui descend. C'est grâce à des gens comme Rick et John, et tout le monde peut le voir sur son smartphone. En fait, c'est très amusant.
John, Rick a fini.
Alors, tu lui dis qu'on va lui offrir, Rick, une seconde. Dis-lui qu'on va lui offrir une banderole faite par une manifestante.
We have a gift. We have a gift for you, made by.
Une manifestante with all the signatures. Alors,
Merci beaucoup.
pour de prochaines manifestations.
For the next event.
For the next protest, we got a signed poster for you. That's what I meant to say.
Need some water, Rick?
Voilà. Non, mais j'arrive pas à la mettre.
Si, tu es au bout, vas-y,
voilà.
facile.
Tenez.
Plastic signatures.
Very nice. Oh, you got the camera.
Voilà.
There we go.
It's for you, for the next events. Bravo Corinne. Voilà.
Bravo. Bravo.
Merci.
After.
He's gonna take
I
you with
will
him
make
after.
take it in the car.
Ah oui, merci.
Merci. Merci.
Bah donc maintenant ça va être jaune.
Money, guns, and lawyers.
À côté de table, le papier.
As long as you pour it and not the Marineland employees.
So excited. Speak loud. Yes. Okay.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va et toi? Excusez-moi. Français, un peu.
Don't worry, John. Don't worry, John. Don't worry.
And we have a translator, so this is
Don't worry.
So I want to thank everyone who made it possible for me to fly back to the south of France and be here today. It is an honor to be with Rick O'Barry. I was with him in London and in Brighton, and that was actually the first time we had actually met up. And he is an idol, you know, and he was a role model. He was an idol for me as a kid, and then became a role model as I chose to speak out. As you all know, when you speak out about something you believe in, and it is it goes against what other people think or believe, you are subjected to criticism and critique, and some people will come at you very hard. So you have to really be strong in your convictions of what you believe in. And seeing all of you here today is such incredible reinforcement that what we are doing is such the right thing. And we are on the right side of history, and we are winning this battle. And not just because of myself or Rick, but because of all of you who have come out here, stood out in the heat, supported us. This is incredible. It's an amazing. So to all of you, merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Donc merci tout le monde.
And I'll finish this. Yeah. So I have stole Rick O'Barry's message, which is the very simple one: just don't buy a ticket. Because, like he said, it is very simplistic, but it is the most powerful message. So since I heard him say that, now I stole it, and now I say it. So yeah, everyone steal it. Everyone steal it. But because it is the right message, and it is simple. And sometimes for people, you need to make it simple. But what all of you can do is already it's in your heart. You know this is wrong, and now you need to spread that message. And as Rick said, that's why SeaWorld's going out of business. They've lost more than 50% of the value of their company, and it continues to go down. And their attendance continues to drop year after year. We're winning this. So we just have to keep, we can do that here too. And remember, SeaWorld is intertwined with Marineland.
Yeah.
So decisions SeaWorld is making in États-Unis is also here in France with Marineland. So, but yeah, so thank you all for coming here today. Huge difference. This is what's going to make this happen, all of you being here. Merci beaucoup, thank you.
Thank you, John.
Ils ont perdu des millions de dollars, des millions de visiteurs grâce à l'effet Blackfish en fait. Et vous devez comprendre que Marineland, c'est SeaWorld. Ils sont tellement proches.
The reason why I changed is because of what I saw during my 14 years as a trainer. If those animals were truly thriving in captivity, as SeaWorld says, as Marineland says, I would not be here today. But I can tell you, after 14 years, that is a lie. They are not thriving. They're not even surviving. The health issues, the premature deaths, the decisions they make to separate mothers and calves, the forced artificial inseminations, these are all reasons why this practice has to stop. This is no longer the 70s, the 80s. We've evolved past this. It's time to put this to an end.
Yes.
Oh yes, oh yeah. Yeah, that's why it's such a secret. There's no transparency in this industry. No transparency at all. Everything's hidden and everything's live directly. All the spokespeople for the company, they just straight out lie. And it's not just me saying that. I mean, there's cold hard evidence.
On a un souci avec les mégaphones. Il y a des gens qui veulent aller vers la main et dire qu'on cautionne.
About the what? They died and they not telling the media. On va envoyer la faire.
Avec tous les organisateurs.
Oui, Flore.
Flore, parce qu'elle a encore...
Il y a un souci de sécurité assez grave là-bas.